Today I want to talk about a new sleeping system that I've recently tried out. Went out on a bike tour out through the hills of Kentucky and then eventually to Asheville, North Carolina, and wanted to try out a new sleeping system. Now, we've all been bike packing and tried the traditional tent setup with blow-up mattress and all that good stuff, but this time I wanted to try something a little different. So today I'm going to talk about the Easthills Outdoors Skyloft all-in-one hammock solution for those of you who are looking for a lightweight way to carry your gear, whether it be biking, bike packing, bike touring, or backpacking or whatever. So let's look at what we get. The first thing you're going to notice is that it comes in this really nice sil nylon bag to hold the two major components. When you open it up, inside is a compression sack that has the nylon rain tarp. Now this weighs 32 ounces or 900 grams for those of you who are the gram counters, and that does include all the cordage as well as the stakes to stake and tie the rain tarp appropriately. You also get another compression sack that has the bug net hammock, and it's an all-in-one kind of system. We'll talk a little bit about that, as well as the straps and the stakes are included. You'll notice the interesting thing about this is that this bag, this sack that it comes in, has an opening on both ends, which is actually very handy. It comes with also these nice carabiners on the ends, as I said, with the straps, the stakes, everything you need. This weighs 2 pounds, 2 ounces, or 950 grams. And I got the color green. I thought it was a great color to go with foliage, things of that nature. If you're trying to do any stealth camping, you want something that's not going to stand out as bright. I know there's other colors available. I know that, for instance, orange is a color, but green looks a little more discreet, let's just say. So let me tell you the story a little bit. We loaded these up, got rid of the tents, put it in the gear on the bike, and took off across Kentucky. One of the things that when you're hammock camping that I quickly learned was that you must have obviously something to tie the hammocks to. You just want to make sure that your camping spots are functional for those types of an environments. You need to plan ahead a little bit, but we were able to make it work without a problem. We camped in two different locations. The first location had trees that we tied to. The second location had a pavilion and a tree that we tied to. There were other trees available. It's just the setup that we decided to do. And one of the things that you first notice about this is the strap system that comes with it, which is really ingenious. Basically, there's a loop on the end. You run the strap through and around the pole, and then you'll see that there are various sewn-in loops to hook the end of your hammock to. Now, we talked a little bit about this bag and why this works really well. There's a carabiner here, and there's also another carabiner inside here. Once you get the strap set up, you can just hook this carabiner in one of the loops on the strap and pull it out of the bag down to the other end. Hook the other strap with the other carabiner, boom, you're set up and ready to go. The rain fly I really didn't need, but I set it up in one campground just so I'd be able to show you what it looks like. But the basics are pretty straightforward. You tie off the rain fly above your hammock, and it comes with stakes and cordage to be able to stake the rain fly out. It was relatively lightweight, easy to set up, and I know the question that everyone always asks is, can you get it back in those bags? This is proof positive that I was able to get these back in these bags. So yes, you can get it in these compression sacks. Yes, it does pack back down to the size. You do need to roll the straps and so forth, but I think that's pretty normal. So what did I think of the product? Well, one of the things I thought would have been helpful that mine particular one did not come with is a set of instructions. Nothing to tell you how it works. In fact, the first night when I set it up, I actually got the straps all wrong. I didn't really know how the system worked, kind of went into it blind, didn't even take it out of the package before I went because I wanted to have a true experience. But I didn't get any instructions in this or in the bag, nothing that I could find that would show kind of how to use the straps, how to best tie things up. Not a huge deal, but would have been nice to have some instructions. But overall, otherwise, I found it to be a great system. The bug net that's on it does zip to the to the hammock. So if you want to take the bug net off, you certainly can. You can roll it up. I did cause one mistake myself. It's no fault of the manufacturer, but when I was getting into the hammock, I wasn't careful with the way the bug net was rolled or zipped, and I tore it just a little bit. So I'm going to have to repair that. But that wasn't a manufacturing problem. That was totally my problem. So you do have the ability to do the bug net, the hammock, the tarp, everything. It was extremely comfortable, felt very strong. I didn't feel anything unusual as far as you know, my sleeping positions or anything like that. I did take a sleeping bag because we did have some nights that got down into the 50s, but aside from that, I didn't take any kind of a pillow. I didn't have to have any kind of an inflatable mattress. That was nice from what I normally carry on my bike tours. So it's a really nice option. In grand scheme, it's really, really lightweight. And I can't tell you, I'm amazed at how fast it was to set up. Once I learned how the system worked, I had no problems getting this set up really quickly. You just need to find 2 trees. You have lots of adjustment with these straps that it comes with. They're sturdy, well made. You can connect on each end. Boom, you got your system up in no time at all. I'd say things you have to think about are just making sure you have room for these. Plan your camping trips ahead for spots that have trees, or finding locations that have the ability of things to tie off to, because freestanding just obviously won't work. All in all, I recommend this product. I think for its price, which is right around $70, you got to pay, you know, plus or minus if you're in the US. Right around $70, $72, I think total when it was all said and done with tax or whatever. This is an amazing value. I have friends that have other brands that are very similar to this, who pay for the hammock itself, a bug net accessory, a rainfly accessory, and you can get this entire system for relatively inexpensive. I think it'll last well. I felt like the zipper on the rainfly, while lightweight, was sturdy. I had no problems with it moving. The straps, the hooks, the cordage that came with it were great. The stakes that they sent were even very nice, the little triangular shaped stakes that work really well. Easy to get out of the ground, unlike a lot of systems I've seen that have just the solid aluminum stakes that always bend on you. These were great. You can grab those things, take a rock and pound them in. They worked fine. The ground was hard where we were at, so we did get a chance to test that as well. Anyhow, I was impressed overall with how well I slept in this product compared to a tent sleeping. I thought it was great. I think you should give it a shot, try it out. I've been happy so far on this first weekend style or short style bike tour. I think it's a great option for weight, size, packability on a bicycle. It worked well for us. It'd be great for backpacking as well. Give it a shot. Again, Easthills Outdoors Skyloft system. Great product so far. I've been happy. I think you will be too. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.